Ohayou gozaimasu minasan. Welcome back. Today we're going to be learning about holy paladins and DKs because we face a lot of them. Holy shit. We face frost DKs as well as unholy DKs, so we see way more frost DKs than anything. They are a lot easier to play and they do a shitload of damage, so there's that. Also, just going to spoil the D3 ending there. Official D3 ending. Spoiled for you, but in any case, yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump fucking straight into this shit. All right, let's hit play. So, yeah, this match is going to be a little shorter because sometimes we're able to pressure down the paladin really easily, but it just depends on how good the paladin is, which is interesting because we'll be fighting somebody at the same rating, right? We'll be at like 1900 MMR or 2k MMR, and they'll be that. But sometimes the pally healer isn't very good, or sometimes the DK is not very good, and sometimes they're like fucking ungodly good, and we get annihilated. So it's strange. It's definitely strange. But here we go. He's trying to run after me, slow me down. He moved on back to help peel there.
Stand.
I'm gonna cyclone pally. I got kicked. I'm gonna cyclone.
I'm gonna
stunned. Okay, there's bubble.
Got bubble
Good
out.
job. Good job.
I'm gonna try and get a reopen.
Cycloning. That guy.
Okay.
Stunning him.
Putting the dick on the pally. Got him. Putting the dick on the pally.
Shouldn't have done that. He just a boy, poor little feller.
So the first game was pretty short, that's for sure, but we did get this team again, so we're gonna show you this match. I don't know, the DK didn't put out as much pressure as normal other DKs would, because you could just do a shitload of damage, and it's every minute as a frost DK you just get to unload on people with your what is it, your rune weapon cooldown is 1 minute, and then your whatever pillar of frost or pillar of ice or whatever that gives you like shitloads of strength. But so yeah, we're just pushing them down here. I think this is more so that the paladin is not as experienced at fighting feral druids. Feral druids can push out a ton of damage, that's for damn sure, and this was before the maim change, so we were still able to maim people, which was very useful, very useful. We're definitely struggling now that we don't have the maim, the OP maim, but here we go. So I was just throwing a couple solar wraths in there, trying to do some damage. That's what I've been trying to do more recently, is actually get in there and attack the characters more often, but not doing too bad. You saw there that the DK copied my cyclone, but then he cycloned me when my guy was full HP and everything. So I don't know if that was the right thing. Maybe he should have cycloned the feral so the paladin could have caught up on healing. But you know, what do you do? My feral's doing a great job pushing them both down here. Pally's just struggling, I guess, to get them heals off.
I might be able to get healer here.
Okay.
You got bubble.
Cyclone on this kid.
I'm gonna follow up with an incap. I'll open up on him. Oh, never mind. Oh. Popping a defensive so I can push hard.
So something you have to be careful of, if you watched it right there, you don't want to be using Sunfire that often as a Resto Druid, because Sunfire costs double the mana, but it doesn't do double the damage. So if you're using Sunfire consistently all the time on just one target, you're gonna yourself a lot faster than other people do. And the damage is nice, sure, but it's generally not gonna secure you a kill. So what I try to do is only Moonfire and keep my Moonfires up on each target. And then if they stack close enough in that 5-yard range, then I'll Sunfire to get the double dot on there for the value. But yeah, I would say try not to go too ham with that kind of stuff if you're running into mana issues, at least. But yeah, there it is. We got the paladin. Feels good. And again, we got a nice win there. So let's head off to the next game. All right, some more HPally, Frost DK. Now, we've won both of those games. I think it was due to their paladin was a little weak, and also just their DK I think was a little weak as well. Because generally what you can do as a DK, if you use your cooldowns and you get on top of me, and yeah, my displacer beast, I accidentally dragged it off at some point, so I was frustrated trying to get that back on. I think I forget to put that back on for like 10 matches or something that day. It was terrible. But yeah, if you really pressure into me, you can kill me, especially if the paladin helps do damage. You can really fuck up a druid, and that's what happens a lot of the time is they just catch me because the paladin gives freedom to the DK, and their freedom can give them 30% movement speed. And if he's spamming his slow on me, I can shapeshift out, but then I have a cooldown to shapeshift in again, unless I shapeshift into like something else back and forth. But it's essentially they can catch up eventually, right? They have better move speed, they can use Wraith Walk, they can keep slowing, and once they're on you and you don't have your teleport, it can be really hard to get away. So that's what teams tend to do. Well, that's what the good teams tend to do, and the bad teams tend to just sit on my druid. So right now I'm running, it looks like I'm running Cenarian Ward, so I'd be running those abilities. Although more recently I've been running Abundance Nourish, so I don't know. I'm not sure which is the best. If the DK is on me, Abundance Nourish kind of sucks because it's hard to cast when he's like eating my dick like that. But you know, so there's his pull. So he pulled me, right? He's in my slow, but this is where things can get really dangerous for me. He's just annihilating into me. See this shit? Just get all my hots, that's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, we survived. It was still pretty early in the match. Ah, it's not that early. We're 21 minutes in, so that's at like 44% dampening. But I think we skip ahead here in a second. I'm trying to fake cast him here, and it didn't work, as you could tell. But yeah, we jump forward here. Probably jumped forward about a minute and a half, but we're just running around trying to catch the pally. We can usually outlive the pallies, but what I've noticed is when the DKs get a ton of bursts going off, I can sometimes have issues keeping my feral druid up. You see there, he just got the nice maim, and then he maimed again, so I ran in, fucking cycloned him off. That shit was really nice, wasn't it? Oh man, got nerfed so hard. So we're really pressuring the paladin right now. I don't know if we actually win this one. Let's see. Damn, girl. Really what happens is we just win because they're not on me. Like if he's really aggressively going on me, if the paladin can stun me when I'm out of bear form and they both just beat the shit out of me, I'm in a lot of trouble in that case. So that's what good teams do. They get very aggressive. They run at me all the time, just smashing me down. They wait for me to not have hots. Like right now, I don't have hots. Stunned right now. If the DK followed up with that, with his cooldowns and his burst and was hitting me, I would be in a lot of trouble there. Because, you know, what do? I'm running Relentless, but usually I run Trinket now. So I would be able to Trinket out of it one time. But then, you know, the Paladin's stun comes back up in about a minute's time, depending on what talents they take. So, but yeah, so it looks like we're just pressuring them down. Now, this is what seems like happens a lot when we fight Holy Paladins, Frost DKs. But, like, we just, like, out-pressure the amount of healing that the Holy Pally can do. And it's, again, because they don't go super aggressive like they can. But, you know, so there you go. We're getting some good wins. I like it. Feels good, man. All right, now we've got some Unholy DKs. This is where things start to get a little crazy for me. They can do a surprising amount of damage and split push. The biggest thing that I think that Unholy DKs have over like Frost or something like that is the fact that they have the Necrotic Strike that absorbs healing. So when you're in like 50, 60, 70% dampening and then on top of that the absorbs are happening, you just cannot heal through that. Yeah, like I can't heal through it normally. Look at how much pressure they're putting on. The Holy Paladin essentially did all that damage to the feral. And we're just getting dumpstered here, man. Holy shit, feels bad. There's no way we like survive this, do we? Holy shit. This is a nightmare. Okay, we're getting lots of heals off. It's still pretty early in the match, so dampening's not too crazy high. Jesus, the nature lock. You see that shit? He can nature lock with his pet. He can nature lock with his own kick. He can stun with his pets. He can. I think Unholy can even pull with their pet. So if you're around line of sight, they can still pull you off of a heal or something if they're really good. I'm not sure if that's true. I feel like that's happened to me before. So we're definitely struggling. You can see I'm running Cenarian Ward here. And what we found was that I need to just not run Cenarian Ward. And it works a little better. And it's also what I've been doing for Frost DKs as well. Is I run Abundance and I run Nourish so I can spam healing touches for the big heals plus applying all my hots because their damage is just so much and all over the place that I can't keep up with it. Maybe if I was spamming more regrowths or something like that. He cycloned me there, feels bad. But like right now I could be spamming healing touches and like just super healing my Feral here. But instead, you know, I'm not able to do that. Then he switches over to me and now it's like, well, shit, like I don't have hots on myself. I got to go bear form. It's like, all right, okay, get the Cyclone. Excellent. He trinkets it. See, this is where it's really bad. Cenarian Ward helps though. It's a pretty good hot. So it's like a panic button. If I wasn't running Cenarian Ward here, I might have died. So here we go. The Paladin's coming out, doing some damage. Damn, girl. Get another Cyclone off. It was a short one, but it's good enough. So I want to get away from this guy. He's fairly far. Okay, there's a full stun on me. So this is what you really need to be doing. Try to catch the Druid. And if you can catch the Druid, you then stun him and beat the shit out of him. It's not going to guarantee a kill every time, but it's going to really put me behind and make it rough, you know? So my Feral's trying to off heal a little bit here. I'm having trouble catching up. Spam healing. Okay, we got the roots off. These are kind of crazy matches with the Unholies, but I don't know. I'm not seeing any super big mistakes yet. All right, I think we're skipping forward here though. Okay, now we're looking at, you know, 44+% dampening. We're getting close to that 50% mark. Shit's looking pretty scary now. We've got necrotic strikes on me, so my healing's reduced. This is where things start to go really bad because I'm not taking as much healing. Like right there, it like pops on for a second, like absorbs a bunch of hots, and then I can start healing again. Oh boy. But this is where spamming some holy healing touches would be nice. He gets a stun off here. I've got a lot of hots rolling on me, so as far as that's concerned, I should be okay. My mana is doing pretty well. Problem is this guy's training me, so I'm not going to be able to cast as much. And you can't really fake cast that many times. Like if I try and fake cast once, and then I try and fake cast twice, and then maybe a third time, if he doesn't kick any of those, and he's been on me the entire time, I'm now half health or lower, and I have accomplished nothing. I've got no kicks, no nothing like that. So it's really shitty. It's really fucking shitty when people don't kick, because, you know, they're getting better. They're getting more towards the 2K and above, to where people are understanding to like hold on to their kicks and things. So right there, he got stunned. It looks like the Paladin might even fucking kill him. I get nature locked by his pet, even though the guy was freaking cycloned. Right? We get pulled. I get stunned. This is just bad. We're definitely not going to win this. There's no way, right? There's no way. See, there's the maim. God, I wish we still had that. He just runs up, maims him. Super good. Super good. I mean, it's probably why they nerfed it, but they nerfed it a little too hard, if you ask me. I'd say make the maim cooldown much longer. 45 seconds cooldown on maim or something. Make it make it cost like 50 energy, 60 energy. But the combo points part of it sucks really bad. Alright, so now they're going damage, throwing out the wings. I teleport away, I get cycloned because he copied it. That's something I just have to be very careful about. But they can, at the very last second, throw it on you, so it's hard. Because a lot of times I need that cyclone to go off regardless, so they just get a free cyclone. Again, right here, healing touch spam would be nice. I'm surprised we're still alive, to be honest. Oh, there he goes. As I say that, fucking jinx myself immediately. Oh boy, feels bad, man. But yeah, all I can do is shake my head. It's a good team. It's very difficult for us, so Let's see what else we got here. All right, so for our final game here, another Unholy, DK, and Paladin. I can't remember exactly how this one goes, but yeah, just look at the amount of pressure. The stun that he has is really powerful because he doesn't need, unlike the Frost DK, the Frost DK can stun you if he stays around you long enough. And again, the Maim coming in handy here, so the fact that we don't use Maim anymore is going to make this a lot harder. The trinkets, it's fine, I'm full health, but like I was saying, he doesn't need his Paladin there to stun me, because he can just stun me himself and he can burst into me that way. So he just waits for me to not be in bear form, throws his stun, hits his burst, and it can be rough, that's for sure. Again, I'm still running A, I'm running Relentless, B, I'm running Cenarian Ward, and my what would the other thing be? Cultivation or something like that. So it's nice. Cultivation's pretty nice, but oh boy, what do you do, man? Okay, we teleport away. That's nice. Paladin's beating the shit out of me. But yeah, we've tried Abundance Nourish, and I feel like that works better because I'm able to keep my HP a lot higher. I'm able to keep my Feral's HP a lot higher, so he doesn't have to worry about going bear form as much. But really, like, what's going on here is how you need to play this. If you're playing HPally DK, the HPally has to throw on his movement speed onto you, or I guess you'd have to take the talent that gives your freedom movement speed, because then he can just catch up to the druid all the time, slow him, and just start really beating him up. It depends. If he doesn't have his slow on me and I'm kind of out here by myself, I can, you know, line. We're going to skip forward here a little bit. So we're at 21 minutes again, so that's 44% dampening we're looking at right now. Oh boy, so now they're starting to really pressure my druid here, my feral. So I'm coming in, I get nature locked while I was trying to cyclone him. I get the cyclone just barely, feels good. I don't know if he copied that, I hope he didn't. The pally's just coming in, just going crazy, man. The pallies can do a lot of damage, it feels bad. But again, I would have, if I had healing touch, he would have been topped off already. He would have been full HP, you know, minutes ago, and now I could be putting my Moonfires on both of them. I could be casting a couple Solar Wraths, things like that. I have more options because I keep him full. I get him full faster and for longer. So he trinketed that. No, he used Iceborne Fortitude for that. Maybe not the best thing he could have done. But the feral again runs in, maims him. Okay, I get it. The maim was really good before it got nerfed, but come on, Blizzard. They made it unusable. Come on, man. Feels bad. All right, we're approaching 50% dampening here. Again, another maim. I get a short stun. Ooh, this is not looking good. The Blood Elf silences. Fucking hate that shit. It's so annoying. But looks like we're going to recover here. Maybe not recover quite as easily or as well as we could have. We got nature locked by his pet again. Okay, we got Iron Bark up. Feels good, man. So at this point, he's probably going to start switching to me. I want to keep my... excuse me, I want to keep my distance. The Pally's getting low on mana, but that doesn't really seem to matter because we're getting so deep into dampening right now. We need to secure kills before it's too late, because then I just can't heal. I'm just not as good at healing through dampening as other classes, unless of course I have the healing touch build. Then I can heal through dampening, but if not, the hots and everything get reduced too much that I just can't keep up with the burst. Oh boy, looks like we're... Oh, are we gonna die here? Oh, okay, we got a regrowth. We're gonna... Oh, and the paladin killed me. Damn, with all their pets. Look at that shit. I was like, no, man. You just get a little bit behind, like I was saying, because of dampening. I can't catch up, and the fucking paladin kills me off. Feels bad, man. Damn. But there it is, you guys. Like you saw, it looks like we pretty much win a large majority of the time versus Frost DKs. We definitely do lose to them, and when we lose to them, we get annihilated by them. Holy shit. Especially if you're looking at like Shaman, Frost DK, the Shaman, they'll both go aggro as fuck on me and they'll purge all my hots. He'll blow through like half of his mana within the first minute, but it won't matter because they'll be able to secure kills. So if you're playing against like a Disc Priest or a Shaman healer, I think you need to run Tree of Life so you can spam regrowths when they're purging you that hard. I think that's the only option we have. But again, I think the healing touch build works a little better versus DK teams than Cenarian Ward and things like that, because I'm able to keep my Feral Druid topped off more consistently. I am susceptible to getting bursted down, though. That's the downside to that healing touch build. I have to be very careful and safe the entire time, so I can't cyclone as much. I've got to stay back a little further. If I get stunned and pressured really hard, they can secure kills that way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the DKs. They do so much damage and they're really good, but we really struggle versus Unholy way more than Frost. So I guess it's good that Frost is more popular. And the Holy Paladin Frost DK was super popular. We ran into that a lot, but I think we struggled way more versus Shamans and Priests just because they can purge my huts. And that's really difficult for me to deal with. I don't know exactly how to play against that just yet. I'm getting there. We're learning. We're getting there. But in any case, there it is. There's Holy Pallies and DKs fucking everywhere, man. And I'm sure you've run into it a lot if you've played a lot of 2v2. But there it is, you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And hope to see you guys next time. Jamata.